Hello there, you're welcome to another very exciting and insightful episode of Cooking and Gisting with Grace Renner. Now, I am Grace Renner. I am a marriage counselor, an author, and a chef. So on this show, I get to answer questions or talk about issues that relate to marriage, love, relationships, spirituality, parenting, and whatnot. So this show gives me the platform to do two things that I love: cooking and answering your questions or talking about issues that bother on these things that I've listed. So feel free to send me your questions via my DM on Instagram or via WhatsApp through the phone number on your screen. Now, today I am making fried beans. Now, so before I answer the question for today, let me introduce you to my ingredients, okay? First, this is my beans. I've already selected it. And then this is my onions. This is my crayfish. In here I have pepper, shombo, and tatashe. I have different species of stock cubes. I have goat meat in here. I have chicken in here. I have pomo and fish in here. I have salt in here. I have palm oil in here. And then I have my groundnut oil. Now, so let us answer the question for today. This person sent me a question saying, what is the right age to be married? I'm 39 and I feel like I have run out of time. Okay, so you're saying you're 39 years old and you feel like you've run out of time. So what is the right age to be married? So let's cook and gist, shall we? Having read your question, I noted three things. Number one, you feel that at 39, you're already late, like you stated. Number two, you're under pressure because you feel there is an age limit. Number three, you're probably losing hope of finding a suitable life partner. I'll address these three things that I have noted out. But first, let me answer your question. No, there is no stipulated age for marriage. Any time from adulthood is the right time. So if you're 39 years old, you're not too old, neither are you running out of time. Now, to address the first things I noted from your question. According to research, people who take their time and marry in their mid to late 30s have higher chances at lasting marriages compared to those who marry at early ages. So, you should be glad that you have more time to prepare for a long-lasting marriage. It's mostly in Africa that people put a stigma on women who are still unmarried in their late 20s and men who are still unmarried in their late 30s. However, this is contrary to the Bible. In the whole of 1 Corinthians chapter 3, the Apostle Paul addresses married and unmarried people, and he clearly says that marriage should be a choice and not a necessity. In verse 37, he says, "But whoever is firmly established in his heart, strong in mind and purpose, not being forced by necessity, but having control over his own will and desire, and has resolved this in his heart, to keep his own virginity, he is doing well." So if at any point in life you still feel unready to commit to doing life with another human being, it's better to remain single. If it has been difficult to find the right life partner, there is no hurry. Just take your time. If you settle in a hurry, you might end up with a divorce, which is worse. To address the second point I noted about, the question you sent me, you being under pressure because you feel there's an age limit. I'll still refer to Apostle Paul's letter in 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 32 to 35. It says, 32, "My desire is to have you free from all anxiety and distressing care." The unmarried man is anxious about the things of the Lord, how he may please the Lord, but the married man is anxious about worldly matters, how he may please his wife. And he is drawn in diverging directions. His interests are divided and he is distracted from his devotion to God. And the unmarried woman or girl is concerned and anxious about the matters of the Lord, how to be wholly separated and set apart in body and spirit. But the married woman has her cares centered in earthly affairs, how she may please her husband. 35 says, "Now I say this for your own welfare and profit, not to put a halter of restraint upon you, but to promote what is seemly in good order, and to secure your undistracted and undivided devotion to the Lord." Here's a word of advice to you. God's time is the best. We can make plans, fix dates, draw up calendars and whatnot, but God is in control of time. He knows the perfect time to bless you with a life partner. So instead of worrying about age, focus your energy on your relationship with God. Give your time, strength, desires, and singleness wholly to God with an undivided attention. He would interrupt you with a spouse at the right time. I've learned not to worry about the things I cannot control and focus on the things I can control. In this case, you leave the timing to God, which is beyond your control, and focus on developing an intimate relationship with God that's in your control. Let me share my personal experience. My husband showed up when I decided I wasn't going to worry about a life partner anymore. I was going to focus on developing an intimate relationship with God, putting my best in my career, and focus my energy on loving my immediate family until God interrupts me with the right one for me. I did this prayerfully, and a few months later, my husband came. After I made this decision, of course, some interested suitors came around, but I didn't joke with discernment. I wasn't in a hurry to say yes to anyone until my husband showed up. What am I saying to you? If it's your desire to be married, leave the timing to God and focus on your relationship with God. Finally, let me address the third thing I noted, which is that you're probably losing hope of finding the right life partner. You know, when we're in a phase, it may seem as though that phase would never end. Don't believe those thoughts. They are the tricks of the devil to make you anxious or hopeless. Your life partner will find you, or you will find them soon. No season lasts forever. When I was believing God for a life partner, it was like a God when season. But the moment I changed my focus to God and just had faith in His plans for my life, that season was soon over. God is faithful. He never disappoints. He will never leave you nor forsake you. He knows your heart's desires and wants what's best for you. It shall come to pass. Do not forget that. Now let me wrap up this video with a few words. Number one, please do not allow family, friends, or well-wishers to put you under pressure about marriage. Number two, don't be in a hurry to enter into any relationship. You know what you want. If you can't see a life partner in that person, let them go. Number three, age is just a number. It's God that redeems the time. When it's your season, you will see how fast your process will be. God will make you catch up to whatever time you felt like you lost. Number four, celebrate with those who are celebrating now. Genuinely congratulate them and wish them well. The fact that they are getting married doesn't shut the door of marriage for you or anyone else. Your time will come. And then lastly, your identity is not in marriage, but in Christ. You are complete in Christ. No other human being can complete you. Only Christ. Be conscious of the fact that Christ has made you whole. So marriage or not, nothing changes that fact. All right, that will be all for today. I trust you have been blessed. Kindly subscribe if you haven't already. Then also, please support by liking, leaving me a comment, and sharing so that more people can see it. Also, kindly check out the description corner for the recipe. Also, to purchase my book, kindly find the information in the description corner as well. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.